his right hand. Tap into the greatest on the mic stand. Good morning, everybody. I'm tired, but I'm here. Hallelujah. Let me bring you back to setting up the moderation here. I always do subscriber mode, just keep the positive vibes. Too early for nonsense, right? It's my rock and my deliverance. All right. I will not be shaken. You to bring the praises, trusting Him at all times, and I got this straight from the Most High. Ever will I cling to. That's what I said. Peace. Let's see what y'all say. Ba 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 ba. Get a good little stretch before I get to walking. I do this for accountability. It's my week 2. Last week I did 4 days a week, working myself up to 5. And prioritizing my health and doing this for myself. But you are more than welcome to come along for the adventure. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be angry. Even though I understand why you are. It's kind of crazy out here in the world today. But I know someone who's not too far away. Oh, whatever do I cling to? The invisible who dreamed you. That's what I said. That's what I said. Huh. Let's see what y'all say. Oh, whatever will I cling to? The invisible who dreamed you. Hard to believe in what is see-through. That's when you let His word lead you. Let's see what y'all say. Happy new week. Here we go, y'all. Let's get this week started off strong. Oh, whatever will I cling to? That's what she said. The invisible who dreamed you. That's what I said. Hard to believe in what is see-through. That's what he said. I'm believing He will lead you. Let's see what y'all say. Da 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 ba 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 da 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 na na ba 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 da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da 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 da. Oh, whatever will I cling to? That's what she said. The invisible who dreamed you. That's what I said. It's hard to believe in what is see-through. That's That's what he said. I'm believing he will lead you. Let's see what you're saying. Da 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 da. Here we go, y'all. The sun is shining. Speed this up just a little bit so I'm not, so I can get in a rhythm here. If you're doing something today, please put it in the chat or the comments later. Let me know about your progress. We would love to share our, basically what we're doing to prioritize our health, whatever that might be for you. So yeah, for me, it's very simple. Walking every day, well, 4 days a week, working myself up to that last day. But I think I want to give myself Friday, just so I'm like, hey, my free day. And haven't been eating out at all. For my plan is, I'm kind of seeing what's going to work realistically. So I'm still kind of in my testing phase. Literally last week I just started this. Got inspired to start walking. My goal is basically in 5 months, my goal is 5 miles. Hey, hi Renee, good morning. What you doing early, working in your garden? What you make? What are you planting? What are you growing? My mom just actually got some tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. Planted some tomatoes, so. Anyway, good to see you this morning, sis. It's early over here, honey, 6:45 a.m. I've been up since 4, went to bed at 10:30. That's kind of been my thing. As I was explaining my goal, I have a few goals. So last week, first of all, my sleep. And it's been basically getting in the bed by 10, Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I do what I want to do. That's kind of what I'm figuring out. That's what's going to work. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm on a schedule for my sleep. So I'm going to bed at 10. I'm literally in the bed at 10, but I don't really fall asleep until 10:15, 10:20-ish, depending on the day. So after I wake up, who knows when, like this morning I woke up at 4. Sometimes it's 6:30, sometimes it's 7, but I usually get, some water in me, get my coffee, journal, do my little day planning, spend some time in the Word, and talk to the Most High for a little bit, and get dressed and come down here. Brush my teeth, wash my face, come down here. So then get sweaty, hopefully, burn some calories, and then jump in the shower and get dressed for the day. So that's what I've been doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I'm gonna try this. This is my second week. The goal is at the end of the year, so basically like 5 months, is to work myself up to 5 miles walking, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? 5 miles. Add some strength training in there. That's why I have these. The other one is on the floor because I have stuff on this other side. But to work my arms, really want to get the back of my arms toned. And then 1 day a week, at least trying to do some strength training on my legs. Because while I'm walking off and trying to burn fat on my legs, I also need to try to tone these babies up too. See? So that is my goal, okay? So I'm just coming on here, documenting my progress and sharing my light in the morning. Tomatoes, peppers, jalapenos, eggplant, purple cabbage, yum, squash, yum, greens, yum, spinach, parsley, basil. That sounds like I could make a soup with some of that stuff. I sure could. Parsley, cabbage, throw some squash in there. I'd probably put some spinach. You got some kale over there for me, sis? Oh, it's almost 10 a.m. over there. Okay, yeah. Oh, rosemary. Oh, cool. All your herbs. Ah, yes. That's awesome. Working out in your garden. Peaceful. Very peaceful. She said, yes, I do. I was going to say some kale. I mean, I used to live off of kale soup every week. I do like, potatoes and carrots would be kind of the staple in there or whatnot. Maybe throw some bell peppers, some peppers or whatever just for color. But then that kale, put some kale in there. And then, of course, all your little herbs and stuff, parsley. I actually like to throw a little cilantro in there. I'm kind of like a Mexican girl in the sense of like, I just love cilantro. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, and then I always add a little can of tomato soup. They add so much flavor. So, ooh, it's getting hot. Gotta have kale. Oh my gosh, I forgot my potatoes in my grow bags. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yes. Yams and cilantro. All the healthy things, sis. That's what I'm talking about. That is the trajectory that I am going toward, is being able to consistently eat from the garden and drink, better fluids. I got to get alkaline water. One of my sisters was on a live saying, get some alkaline water. What kind of water do you drink? And yes, take pics, please. Very encouraging. My mom, like when they had their house, when Papa Walt, my mom was still alive, Mom had like maybe 3 big beds in the backyard. I guess that's what you call them. You could tell I'm not a gardener, but she would grow all that stuff that you're talking about. And when they sold the house, she still has like a little plant. Like I said, she's still growing stuff. So you don't have to have a big space to do it. But things are going to be shifting. It's just I guess coming soon. I don't want to say too much now, but things are going to be shifting to where she'll be able to do that again. So I might be going, hey, Renee, how you do that? Or this, that, and the third. You never know. Because I definitely want to get into that. I want to make my, I want to make like my body as healthy as I possibly can without going crazy, okay? Like I said, Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, look, I'm doing my own thing. At first I was like, no this, no that. Like, that's not realistic for me. So on the weekends, if I want to have a little something, because I was doing coffee at home, if I want to go out and have my oat milk latte, just on the weekends, I'm going to do that. So I plant in bags, buckets, and raised beds. Okay. I'm thinking about getting chickens. When you plant, I guess the seeds, I don't know what they're called. I'm a total novice. So like, I've seen like these trays And I guess people plant in there first and then they transplant into like soil. Is that how it goes? I don't know. If you hear something, it's a guy, he's working out next to me. So I'm not like, ugh. It's not me, I promise. Okay, is that what you do? And then like when you see a little sprout or something and then you transplant it to the soil? Guess I could ask my mom too, but I don't know if she's ever done it that way. I don't know how, because honestly, I haven't paid attention, just like she crochets my little hats and stuff. It's like I probably should pay some attention to that stuff. I just have never really been interested in it, but maybe I need to start being, especially with the economy the way it is, right? I'm hot. Am I sweating? I'm sweating already. It's all good. HUSB, head up, shoulders back, y'all. This goes straight to my YouTube channel now. Oh, do you crochet? Oh, wow. Look at you with all your skills. Yeah, my mom does like, I don't know if it's crochet or knitting. I get them confused. To me, that it all looks the same, but I guess apparently there's something different. By the way, like this video. I see 10 people watching. Y'all like this video. I ain't got not one like on this video. I'm out here in the morning sweating for y'all. No, actually I'm sweating for myself. But hopefully this is motivational, entertaining, educational, all of the things. Smash that like button and let me know that you love me. Oh, is it just the needle? Okay. Not hats. Yeah, my mom does these little circle. Thank you for that. Thank you. The likes are coming through. I appreciate that. I always forget to say that sometimes. But yeah, it all looks the same. So I guess it's just the needle that looks different. Huh. Interesting. Well, I love my little hats she's been doing. And I'm looking forward to the winter. Because maybe, you know, make a little scarf or some gloves to go with your hat. You know, I can just kind of switch things up, get whatever kind of yarn you want. I like the yarn that has the little sparkles and stuff. That's cool though, since you got a lot of skills over yonder way. I'm doing good with my miles. We're already 0.73. So. I don't really feel it like this though. I mean, I kind of do, but I feel like back here when I go like this, I do. Or maybe I need to up the weight. These are 10 pounds. Huh. Or I'll just do more of them. Okay, what you got planned for the day? That's him. Not me. Here we go. Switch. Yep. So this is for the next 5 months, you know, y'all willing, right? Barring any unforeseen incident, this is where your girl's gonna be in the morning, Monday through Thursday. And really, I made a commitment originally to just do 3, commit to 3 days a week, no excuses. So if I do 4, that's a bonus for my body. And if I really wanted to be something like before the end of the year and did 5, then I'm already at my goal. I just have to up how many miles I'm doing. Right now, last week I just did a mile a day. One day I did 1.6. I almost got to 2 miles. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but one thing I think is that if you start small baby steps, it'll be more realistic for you to sustain it and then grow from there, instead of me like the first week, haven't worked out in a while. I come down here, I'm I'm gonna do 5 miles right now. Start running, you hurt yourself or you're, you know what I mean? And then you can't even come back and finish the rest of the week to do any miles. So I said, let me start small, give myself a little obtainable goal that seems kind of easy. That will give me what? Confidence. That will give me what? Consistency. So then you come back next week, week 2, here we are. Hello, everybody. Tell me what you're doing in the comments today, or what you have planned for this week for your health. We got Renee planting a vegetable soup for us all. Now we need a juicer. You probably could do some juicing with that too, sis. All praises. What time? Sis, tell me what I asked. I'm already on something else. Look, I just looked down. You said all praises. What time? What time for what, sis? Oh. My shoulder's back. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, we're gonna, maybe this week we can do 2 miles. You know, see how I feel? Do 2 miles. I got my kinesio tape on my knee. You guys know I'm still working with that torn meniscus, but as you can see, it's not stopping me. It's just a small tear in my meniscus where I'm not necessarily able to I gotta strengthen it more before I can get up there. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's the thing, I'm still, it's like between, for instance, today I got up at 4, did all of that, and then I'm here now. So it's 7, and we've been going since what? What time is it? 21 minutes. So, been here since maybe 6:40. And then some mornings, sis, it's like later. So, I'm trying to think, last week I was kind of consistent. It was more so like, what time was it? So I was getting up at like 6:30. Kind of like now between 7 and like 7:30, 6:37, somewhere in the window between 6 and like 8. But yeah, that'd be totally cool for you to get up with me one morning or some mornings. That'd be fun, sis. We'd be like, we got ours in, we got our walking in. And then for the rest of the day, it's like, cool. Feel so much better. And then that way, when I'm in the studio, sis, like, I'm not thinking, oh man, I gotta go downstairs and walk, or I gotta do something with my body today. It's already done. You know what I mean? I will keep an eye on that. Oh, that's 9 for you. Okay. Are you more so like up early? Like this time? Whew. I love when the sweat starts to come. That's what I'm looking for. Sweat. Give me the sweat. That's what I need. Let's get it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Well, this is my, I'm already at a mile. I'm doing great. This is my life. I want to get my body inside, obviously, first. Get everything working as it should be. Only couple little things that I'm trying to get situated. And then I want to get down. Right now I'm like I know it doesn't really matter how much you weigh. It's really how you look and how, your clothes fit, how you feel. So I don't really want to go on weight, but I do weigh myself every time I get, as I'm about to get in the shower. I just do that just to make sure that I'm not like gaining unknowingly, because sometimes I've had battles, with my weight when I was younger, where I got bigger And I didn't even know it. I really didn't know, because I was kind of in the life and I was covering up myself a lot. So I didn't even know like that I had gained that much weight. I was just a different person, and that was a different time. But now when I look back at pictures, I'm like, holy smokes, like you can't ever get that big again. We're not doing that. So I always weigh myself before I get in the shower. Right now, I'm like, I always sit between about 155, and sometimes if I'm doing real good, like in a week and a half or so with my eating, I can get down to like maybe 150. But it's not necessarily the pounds. It's more so the inches that I'm trying to get off of my legs. And it's also, speaking of this, the backs of my arms. So those are my goals, is basically to kind of get down a size in my pants. And so I might end up 150, but the inches are gone. See what I mean? And so walking is burning this fat, but then I have to start toning it up at some point. But I'm just starting small. 150 is my goal weight. I'm 180. I used to be 275. See, you done already dropped the gang of weight. And I actually used to be 175, almost 180. And this was when I was in Georgia before I hired the personal trainer. So I had been in Georgia for 2 years, and honey gained weight because the food, they got vegan places everywhere, but the vegan stuff be fried. I'm getting macaroni and cheese and vegan barbecue meatballs and all kind of stuff. So yeah, I got up there, and then I hired a trainer. It was my second year, going on my third year in Georgia, and he helped me get down. Well, I helped myself by committing myself to go to him, but he was a great trainer. I mean, he had just with the ropes and running and all kind of stuff. And that's before I had the little tear in my meniscus, but that's another story. The point is, we can, she laughing, we can do it. All things are possible. Oh yeah, I can feel it in my arms. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's burn. Let's get these arms chiseled up. I never had a problem with my arms. I said, this is what it is. This is what people have told me about aging. And now I'm actually in real time seeing. They say, hey, you can't eat like you could in your 30s. When you start getting in your 50s, because you don't lose as quick, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, eh. And I always tried to maintain, but my arms have never had any issues. And one day I woke up and I'm like, what's that? So I said, no. I refuse, you hear me, to let my arms go. And I play the guitar now. So you want to show your arms, and you know what I'm saying? I feel good about that. That's just me. That's just me. I know everybody's different, but these are my goals. I want to look and feel good at all times. Inside and out though, y'all. So really, this whole walking journey or adventure is just to show myself that I'm making her a priority above my work, above the music, above the ministry, above anything other than Yah, obviously. But and then at the end of these 5 months, I want to see what it looks like when I've committed myself to a plan and stuck with it. I want to see how I feel. I want to see if anything's clear up. I want to see how I look, how my clothes maybe fit. I'm not, promising myself a miraculous transformation. Oh, she lost 30 pounds in 30 days. Like, I don't know how my body's gonna be, but I can tell you it's gonna feel a lot better. You know what I mean? So I'm anticipating some really cool stuff to transpire by me taking care of this vehicle. Because no music if I don't have a good body to do it in. So I'm not gonna be 900 pounds out here telling you about the Most High Yah, because that ain't gonna make me feel good representing him like that. That's just me, you guys. I understand everybody's at their own different levels. Some people aren't able physically to do, you know what I mean? So I don't say that to criticize anybody who might be, struggling with weight like that. We all got our issues. Okay, this thing just kind of cut me off. And I'm not feeling that, yo. Workout complete. 1.39 miles, man, we not done. Maybe I didn't set this. Okay. Now we gotta start over, for real. Well, let's see, 1.39. So I have to go for 0.60 or 0.61 to be exact. Let's go. I gotta set this up then differently. So it doesn't just cut me off. Like, you're done. No, we're not done. All right, now let's do this. How do you set this to where it doesn't cut me off? Miles. I don't know how you do that. Well, at least I know it gave me at least a good mile. Do you feel the adrenaline rush? Oh, I'm sorry. Hi. Let me go back up real quick. I'm salty. I'm in a mood. Come on, let's go. Don't stop my progress, yo. I'll figure that out, because I want to be able to go longer than that without it cutting me off. I think it maybe cut me off at 30 minutes or something. Renee said, I have arthritis in both knees, but that doesn't stop me from moving. Yeah, I have a treadmill and weight bench that I pay good, that you pace yourself with. Good. Don't let anything stop you. That's right, sis. And do you feel the adrenaline rush? Hi, how are you? Can't you set the time? Yeah, I mean, it says, I wish I could turn the thing around. It just says time elapsed, but and all it gets, when I push it, it just says time remaining, and it's, okay, time goal. Hold on, maybe if I click that. No, time goal is only 30 minutes. I'm not showing where, like, you can change the time. That's weird. I'm sure there's a way, but I'm not sure. You can see, literally, it says the Matrix. See what I'm saying? When I go like that, and then even when I click the little the hamburger menu, nothing happens. If I click, I can only kind of like set time remaining or the time goal. It's almost like, I don't know if you could see that. It's almost like they only give me 30 minutes, and I know that you're able to change the time. I'll have to kind of figure that out. Anyway, let's do it. Let's see. Now I need 0.51, and I'll have my 2 miles in. So, but yeah, Renee, anybody for that matter that's listening, arthritis in your knees, ACL ligament surgery, torn meniscus, everybody's body is different, and you may have to see how you can push yourself. Take baby steps. Don't want to hurt yourself or anything like that. But you can do something. Even if you're not even walking, there's bikes. You know, you have a little bike that you can sit on. That's low friction, elliptical, low friction. Even if you're just stretching, I mean, we all can do something with our bodies, right? So I encourage us to encourage us, because I need the encouragement just as much as anybody else. That's why I'm literally doing these lives at the crack of dawn, because I want to be accountable. And I keep telling you my goals. I'll probably sound like a broken record by week, by week 30. You'd be like, I know her goals inside and out. And hopefully you've set some for yourself and are implementing them. But I keep saying that to keep myself accountable. Because if you keep saying something, it's going to become a reality. Let's see. I'm not used to the touchscreen ones. I go for the old-fashioned buttons. I know that's right. I'm old school too. I love CDs and all that stuff. I hear you. I mean, I like technology. I actually really do. I am actually a tech head. But to me, why wouldn't you be able to just hit the 30 minutes and alter the time, or even push it up or push it down? So I'm sure it's simple, but maybe tomorrow morning I'll spend a little time with it before I, push go. Maybe you have to set it before you get in the zone. Hi. I see some new people. I walk with sleeves for support and in a sweatshirt to burn more calories. Yeah. That's what I actually have. This is what I usually have on. I love this, but I literally just washed it, and I usually put this on to come walk downstairs because I have to get in the, the air, the elements. So I'll have my little hood on, and I'll have that, and usually I'll have it on. And you'll see me, if you come back, you'll see me with it on. But I had sweated it out last week, so I had to wash it. But yeah, you're right, you can sweat. Become a little sauna. I play your CDs when I walk. Yay! I love hearing that. What you be bumping, sis? You got probably, I don't know how many CDs you have. You supported quite a few downloads and albums. Thank you. I'm glad the music does what it's supposed to do. So, yeah, I'm really into gaming, tech. Oh, cool. I nerd out on that stuff, on stuff like that. That's what's up. I don't know how to game. I've never been into gaming, but I like live streaming with OBS and using different layers and going into Canva to make stuff. Right now, I'm trying to decide if I should go, since you're a gamer, you might have a PC. I don't know. Most gamers do have custom PCs, but I'm trying to decide for my use case, should I go the PC route or Mac? I know Mac is back. They ain't got no chips right now because of AI, these data centers and all this other stuff. So they're not shipping out the M4 Pro Mac Minis. That's what I was looking for, but I'm like, whatever, I'll just wait. And I don't know if I want a Mac or if I should just go to PC because it's customizable. But if you go back to PC, which I've had before, right now I'm all Mac. PCs, man, with the drivers and all that stuff for what I'm trying to do, basically is fire up OBS, capture my screen in Studio One while I'm recording and creating music on the spot while live streaming. So I need a dedicated graphics card to handle OBS and all that, and then I need something over here. But PC, the only thing that I just don't want the headache of the audio routing, and I know it's possible to do it, but I'm just trying to figure out which way I should go. And bye, Renee. Have a blessed day, sis. Yeah, I got a laptop. Those, Renee says I love them. Oh, that's what's up. Yep, have a wonderful day, sis. Hopefully I'll see you another morning. He said, see you, Renee. I got a laptop. Those gaming PCs are, I know. I've been looking at them. even a 32 gigabyte for RAM, and like, what was I looking at? I don't know. All the PC specs are like, I'm like, huh? With Mac, it's all integrated. Just get, however many cores you want, and, get enough memory, 32 and above, get at least a terabyte for your hard drive, and for what I do anyway. So nothing is like bottlenecking, and you're good. But PC, there's a lot of stuff you have to kind of look at. I think they were like, one, after I was customizing, it was like 37, 3,700 something. I said, is this computer gonna actually sing for me too? Is it gonna mix the music as well? Is it gonna, promote my stuff too? Build an audience with that price tag? I'm like, dang. That's crazy. Anyway, how would you feel if you were only able to nod and shake your head to communicate? Let's see, nod. What, you couldn't talk at all? Nod and shake your head. Oh, if I could hear, you're not giving me a lot of details, but if I could hear, then I'm listening to music, because that's going to work out just fine for me. I'm going to be doom, or, whatever style of music, because I don't always like to be banging my head against the wall listening to music. I like classical. I like all kind of stuff. Pop rock. I love jazz. Love jazz. Just in the background. Love R&B. The vibe of R&B. I don't like all that baby making music. So I'm like, look, keep that behind closed doors. Nobody needs to know all of that. That's between you and yours. I know. He said, you'd think we're making a highway with that money. I know. Yeah, but people come up with it. They'll take out a loan to get the next this and the next that. They'll find a way. But most Americans right now in this economy, I'm not saying everybody, some people have a nice savings, and they've done well for themselves, and so they're not really being as impacted by the economy, and that's wonderful. But even if you have prepared as best as you can, but unforeseen situations have happened, maybe you lost your job, or there's less hours at the job, or you're struggling to find a job, or maybe you're retired and you're just trying to make the check stretch. I mean, it could be a lot of things. Everybody's different. So people right now in this economy are just trying to, keep their heads up. And I even saw a lady on a video saying she was at Trader Joe's. She was treating herself. And I said, all right, that's cool. You do that every now and again. I guess she typically shops at like Walmart or whatever, and she said she just wanted to treat herself. I guess she got some avocado dip and something else, some tortilla chips, and just some little bar of chocolate and some fancy stuff. And I said, you go ahead, do that thing. But the bag, I think, was, I can't remember how much it cost, but I don't even know what my point was. Oh yeah, she said that she's trying not to grocery shop as much now, to kind of save. And I said, in this country, as rich as we are as a nation, and when I say that, I'm talking about the resources that we have. It's not like we don't have the resources. The money is here. The resources are here. But no American, nobody anywhere actually, should ever have to say, like, I don't want to really grocery shop that much. I'm trying to limit my trips to the grocery store to make my dollar stretch, to eat eating should be like food. That should be just like everybody should have access to food. Good food, you know? And water. That should be like when you come out the womb, that should be a right. Huh? I could see if we didn't have an abundance here and everybody had to scale back until we figured it out, but that ain't how it is. It's a despair, it's like tilted. Ooh, sweat. Dang. That's good though. Do one more of these. Oh, I'm not too big on sugar. I find candy and chocolate things to be gross. Oh, okay. Yeah, she got her some chocolate. You know, to each his own, right? I love the fact that you get high on exercise and health, though. Hi, Cindy. My sister's in the building. You walking with me, sis? What you doing over there? Or did you already get yours in, or are you planning on doing something a little bit later? You guys like this video? I see a lot of y'all watching. Like this video. You know why people say that? Because, thank you. It's not really the algorithm. People put too much, I think, emphasis on the algorithm. I've done that before, thinking like, it's the algorithm. But really, it just feels good to see those likes go up. Now, if it helps, you know, tell the computer that, you know, people are engaged and they liked what they saw, that's cool too. But really, when you be on these live streams, it's just nice to see it. Hornet has some very interesting questions. You're making my mind think this morning. That's all right, though. Yeah, well, she's my sister, like, spiritually, which is just, and can be even sometimes more connected than even physically. So yeah, not biological, but I have 3 older brothers. I don't have any sisters. I'm the youngest of 4. But yeah, I call my sisters when they come through. Let's see, did I miss anything? Oh yeah, we're doing good. We're already past 2 miles, you guys, combined from the first session and now. I'm feeling good. I'm not gonna overdo it. Probably start cooling down here in a moment. But might as well, I feel good. Let's see. Grand Rising, sis. And to everyone else, I'm eating a fruit bowl. I got my watermelon and my pineapple waiting for me. What kind of fruit are you eating? After I get out the shower and, you know, cool off and get all fresh, whew, right? Then I'll be eating my pineapple and watermelon. Let's see. Thank you, sis. Well, I'm trying to feel good, look good, all that. I got these goals by the end of the year, 5 miles a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I decided on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm doing what I want to do. Not crazy, but I'm going to be able to go get my latte. I'm going to be able to maybe go eat out if I want to. I just need that freedom because I don't want to feel constrained. And I didn't miss your question, Hornet. I said that you're making my mind work more with these questions, but I love questions. So, you know, I don't want to just give any kind of answer. So you said, how comfortable would you be with a completely blind person touching your face? Well, it depends if I know the person. Because you could be my family and I may not let you touch my face if I don't know where your hands have been. Have you washed your hands first? I'm like that. I won't even sit down in certain situations if if it hasn't been clean. I'm just particular like that. My mom and I share a car, and I have my own seat thing. So when I drive, I put my seat thing there. That's just me. So if I knew the person and I knew that, obviously their hands were clean, and they wanted to touch my face or whatnot, why not? Sure. I don't see anything wrong with that. Why not? I know if I couldn't see and I just wanted to have some kind of human touch or whatever to see if the person was there or who am I, you know what I mean, or whatever. Yeah, it could be like therapy. It could bring together a little bit of closeness. I don't see why that would be an issue, at least for me. Now, I can't speak for everybody else. But like I said, I'm kind of big on the cleanliness, almost to, I'm just different when it comes to that. I hug to the side unless like I know you. And even, and if I do hug you like this, and I give you like a real good squeeze, it's because it's like I really, really, really love you. I'm not doing that to everybody. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's just me. It's a Honda. It's like an HRV. One of those. It's like an SUV, but they all look the same. But yeah, Honda. Let's see what else y'all got. I got some encouragement. Yes. Keep going. I'm going. I done beat my goal today, y'all. You know how live I feel right now? I feel good. Because I know when I get out here, I'm like, what? Huh? Do I even have to come back tomorrow? Nah, I will. Let's see. If you got enough money, try and get to 2 point. I thought you said money because we've been talking about computers. If you got enough energy, try to get to 2.5 miles. Or if you're feeling crazy, maybe 3 miles, but don't overdo it. And see, that's my thing. I can overdo it. And then I'll be like, today's Monday, right? So I'll be like on Thursday. You'll be like, where'd she go? And on Thursday, I'll be like, you guys, this, that, and the third. So yeah, I'll probably wind down. I do not feel like it though. My body is telling me I could just keep walking. But I want to make sure that I'm good for the rest of the week. So we'll see. This is equivalent to 2.14. So that's where I am miles-wise. So maybe I could at least do the 2.50. Thanks for the encouragement, bro. Appreciate that. I can't see your picture. Are you a guy or a girl? But I don't want to say bro if you're a girl. Whew. I've been walking for a year, and I walk about 10 miles a day to get away from my home life. Wow. Dang. 10 miles, that's great. That's really, really good. Now I understand it's nice to get out and get away and just kind of zone out. That's what this does for me. The music, I could put on music and just be transported. Sometimes people use books. They'll just be in a book and they transport to different places just to kind of, music does that for me. And exercise, now that I'm doing it, is giving me more joy. So that's awesome. That is awesome. What do we got? 2 more likes, y'all. Double tap. You tell them. That's right. Get them likes up, y'all. Appreciate you. I really do. Yeah, my daughter, Cindy says my daughter don't like no one touching her face. I understand. To each his own. You know what I mean? I don't want to get on that because I can kind of get on that, but I'm just like that. I have to know where your hands have been. Where has your behind been? Have you showered today? Have you brushed your teeth? All of that. I know that sounds weird maybe to some, but if you are connecting with that's like if you're in close proximity with another body, and that matters, right? It's not the end of the world, if you have to, like I'm touching these things and I got this weight and you can wipe it out. You could do that, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's just, some people don't like that, and that's all right. You don't see the like button? Sis, it's there. It's there, sis. There you go. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I can call you bro. Nah. I just wanted to make sure because literally the pictures are like this. So I'm like, thank you, Cindy. Let me get 10 more back here. 1. And then I'm gonna, wrap it up, you guys. 2. 3. 4. Thanks for vibing with me today, y'all. 5. 6. 7. Keep them arms in, elbows in. 8. 9. Last one. And 10. All right. Last side, y'all. We're at the home stretch. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Thank you. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. My arms hurt. We're almost done. Last one. 10. Yes. All right, you guys. Another day in the books. Let me go ahead and cool down. Push that button. Confirm cool down. And good. Oh, yeah. All right. So, I guess I'll see you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for the encouragement. Seriously. Man, it's helpful. And to know other people's stories. You know what I mean? Meeting other people, seeing what you guys are doing out there, too, in this huge planet of ours. This beautiful planet. You guys see this? Look at that water. A beautiful, beautiful planet that we have. Just got to take care of it and take care of each other. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep, what you give out, you're going to get back eventually. Eventually. It'll just come back. Your encouragement, somebody going to encourage you. That whole energy you're going to be moving with. And then if something does come or somebody has an attitude or you get hit with somebody's situation, it's not going to paralyze you. It's not going to take you down with it. It's almost like a force field. And you can feel it, but it kind of bumps off of you easier. And you're not dwelling on it. You're like, okay, whatever. I hope that they have a better day. Can't even really take it personal because you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. So people don't try to be mean. I just think they're, expressing themselves the best way they know how without having a real outlet to process. And sometimes you're the recipient. You know what I mean? So you have to protect yourself, though. That doesn't give anybody an excuse to treat you like crap. But, yeah. Let's see what this time says. Okay, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So let me just take my time. Because I am like burning up, you guys. You see? Can't even see no melanin. I'm red, red. Look. Like she Chinese? Who is she? I love all people. I really do. I can't wait to get to heaven though. If there is going to be a new kingdom. I'm not talking about like somewhere in the sky that I'm flying to, but like a renewed, restored kingdom supernaturally somehow when you leave this earth. Like just, that'd be so dope. And I'm crazy enough to believe that if you can like believe it for yourself, that maybe it's not true for others because they don't believe it. But I think if you can believe when you pass through this earth, who knows? Maybe because you believed it is your reality. It becomes a reality. You ever think of that? And the reason why I say stuff like that, or I think stuff like that, is because of the world that we have. This world is fascinating. So, anyway. All right, you guys. That's a beautiful scenery. Yeah. Ooh. No. Nah. Don't push yourself that far now. Don't push yourself that far. That's too much. Your body is telling you that that's too much. Right? That's like me doing, 10 miles like you. I got to work my way up to that. I'm only trying to do 5 miles. But my body would be like, oh, probably cramping up. Those are signs saying, no. 10 miles is okay, but 20 might be a little too much. Yeah, that's good. Well, you learn. You live and you learn, right? Let's see. Oh, good. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. 33 seconds. Y'all willing. See you tomorrow. I truly hope you have a good day, everybody. And if you end up watching this live stream later, do something. Do something with your body. Stretch. Do something. You guys got this. See you. You too. All right, you guys. Peace.